And just when I thought that I had gone through Raycon's entire catalog trying to test and review every single pair of earbuds and even their headphones, they reach out to me because they've upgraded their two most popular models over here so far, and I'm really here to tell you whether or not the upgrades are good enough to change my opinion on them. So here I have actually got the fitness earbuds on the blue box, which I do actually have in black, and then over here I've got the everyday earbuds, which I have in red. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Before we continue, don't forget that I have a Twitch channel that you can go ahead and follow me on for live microphone reviews and much more than that. But you're also going to find my Instagram and a link to the Tech Summit Discord in the description. So come join the community because it is a pretty cool one. We've also opened up a Patreon as of late where if you join, you'll be automatically entered to win one tech gadget every month in our exclusive giveaways. Details to that are going to be down below. Don't forget to check out the description for everything. Now let's get right into the video. So let's begin with an unboxing. For both of these, it's going to be pretty much identical, except that the fitness pair does come with some extra goodies, like more ear tips of different sizes and ear hooks too. Now, the everyday pair also comes with a different ear tip, so don't get that misconstrued. And they're also going to be lanyards on the fitness pair, which is going to be pretty cool. But just like I said, the unboxing is going to be virtually identical for both of them, and the presentation is just as good, if not better, than ever. The exterior design consists of the same hard plastic for both of them. The fitness earbuds in particular have a matte design that feels soft to the touch, and I do think that these are definitely their most comfortable pair for that reason, but the ear hooks also help when it comes to that. Now, the everyday buds over here have a pretty similar design, except that they're not exactly soft touch, they're more so on the hard end, like they do feel like hard plastic. But they are simpler too, as they don't feature any kind of ear hooks, but they're still quite comfortable as they are as well. Now, the case for both of these is going to be similar since they both feature this soft touch finish to them, but the fitness buds are technically more compact and easy to travel with versus the everyday pair that has a larger case. But let's be real here. They both are really small, so does it really matter? Great design, honestly, I have to say. Now let's go ahead and talk about the feature set for these buds because there are going to be quite a lot here and many are genuinely useful. Now the fitness pair over here is completely waterproof. Now thanks to the rubber cover for the USB-C port, and the buds for both the everyday and the fitness package are going to be water resistant, though to different degrees. And the fitness pair actually features touch controls for the buds themselves, while the everyday pair actually has physical buttons instead, though they are still pretty soft and easy to press buttons, so it's not really so bad. It's not as bad as I have made it out to be in the past, because the ones in the past used to be pretty stiff and pretty hard to press. However, for the fitness buds, honestly, I am pretty proud because we're not talking about half-assed implementations of just very clunky touch controls, but we actually have very great, and I mean very responsive touch controls that allow for a lot of different gestures, such as being able to play and pause music. You've got the ability to hang up phone calls. You've got volume controls. You've got so many things ready for you here, including the ability to switch between different listening modes, and the same goes for the everyday pair, except that you're more so pressing down on something versus just tapping. And you can also turn on transparency mode here to allow you to hear a little bit more, which is going to be pretty nice, and they both feature 3 different sound profiles. And so both of these are also going to support wireless charging, which is going to be pretty sweet. But most importantly, we have to discuss the sound quality. They both sound honestly the same to me, and already even have the same sound profiles. So when I talk about the sound, I'm pretty much going to be talking about both the everyday pair and the fitness pair. I want to be perfectly clear here. You probably should not use vivid mode or just the higher pitch mode that boosts the highs, or bass boost mode, because they both emphasize the same issues that I've had with Raycon earbuds in the past. Either the bass is too muddy or the highs make everything sound too tinny. Just stick with balance mode. And I'm confident saying that these actually sound pretty good. I can say that I enjoyed listening to genres like pop, hip-hop, even orchestral, which always just sound way better when you're listening to these with actual headphones, like over ears, because of the audio separation there. And metal sounds pretty alright here too, and country is very enjoyable here too. Now, balance mode is going to be a game changer here, because without it, I would have just told everyone to stay away, but I'm happy to say that they sound pretty good. Let's work on improving the other two sound profiles though, in order to offer better options rather than just different options for listening. Balance mode is good, however, since you want to be able to implement those other options too, like bass boost for instance, let's try on working on making them just punchier. Another thing to note is that audio separation isn't really very good since these seem to have a very narrow soundstage, but that's okay for earbuds like this in my opinion. But I'm pretty confident that most non-audiophiles will be satisfied with either pair sound-wise. So when it comes to the battery life, here we actually have a winner, and then a god among earbuds. The everyday pair will last you around 8 hours per charge with a total of 32 hours of battery life from the charging case. These metrics are already pretty good because you get about 4 full charges from the case, and you get basically an entire day's worth of use from just one charge. Now, the fitness pair offers 54 hours of battery life in total, which is insane. These buds already easily last me around 8 hours as well, so you get quite a few charges and change from the charging case. Again, they really outdid themselves here with that. So I do think that Raycon really stepped things up when it comes to their latest lineup. They worked on the sound, which was really the main downside, and I would say that they did a good job with the balance mode, but the other modes need some adjusting for sure. But literally everything else is going to be pretty great about these, although I do wish that the everyday pair also had touch controls instead of just a physical button, but that button is at least easy to press and not as hard on your ears as they used to be. So from now on, when you see a sponsorship video for either one of these, maybe take those a little bit more seriously, because even I can vouch for them being pretty good and being a good value for the money. So thank you, Raycon, for sending these over for review, and I'm glad that you've been listening to everyone's feedback, as it really shows with these earbuds. So yeah, I am pretty happy recommending them. And now I would love to give a very special thanks to all of my patrons, including, well, especially the tier 3s here, which are going to be Saad Al-Wazal, Omar, and Joe Moss. Thank you so much for all of your support, because it really does go a very long way. Now onto the tier 2s coming right up. And this is super important. I would just like to give a very special thanks to all of our patrons, which are going to be listed right here on the screen. Again, a massive thanks to you all for supporting us to help us create the kind of content that we bring to you on a day-to-day basis. And thank you so much for supporting the Tech Summit podcast as well. And just remember that if you would like to be a part of this community too, and then do make sure to check out the links to our Patreon, where you don't only get bonus episodes of our podcast, but you also get automatically entered into one of our monthly giveaways of a tech product that we have reviewed that is of at least $50 in value or higher. So links to that down below. And don't forget to follow me on both Instagram and Twitch, where I am streaming now exclusively. So please stop by over there. Links to that down below. Links to everything down below. And with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you for watching, and well, I will be seeing you all later. Enjoy.